Hey guys, Bryce Altus here, Doctor of Audiology at Applied Hearing Solutions in Phoenix, Arizona. Today, I'm going to be weighing the pros and cons of rechargeable and disposable hearing aid batteries. One of the most frequently asked questions I get from patients is what are the benefits of rechargeable batteries over disposable batteries? Before we can really get into the discussion of rechargeable versus disposable, you need to understand that rechargeable is not available in all styles of hearing devices, which is why it's important for you to go see a hearing care professional so that you can discuss which hearing aid styles are more appropriate for you and your type of hearing loss. So to kick off the discussion between rechargeable and disposable, let's look at 4 general considerations. First one being finger dexterity and vision. Second one being vanity. Third one being reliability. And the fourth one being lifestyle. First off, if you have arthritis or neuropathy or vision problems or other disorders or disabilities that make handling and manipulating really small objects to be a considerable challenge, then rechargeable devices are a good option for you. Rechargeable batteries generally last between 24 and 30 hours on a full charge, and it only really takes 3 hours to fully charge your devices. However, you don't have to worry about overcharging your hearing aids by keeping them in the charger all night because they're designed to be in the charger all night, every night. Disposable batteries, on the other hand, last from at least 3 days till well over a week, depending on the size of battery that's used in your hearing aid. But when the battery dies, you actually have to take that battery out of the hearing aid and replace it with a fresh one. Now, let's look at the second consideration of vanity. Rechargeable batteries, especially the lithium-ion batteries found in modern-day hearing aids, are generally larger than their disposable battery counterparts. This means the devices that the rechargeable batteries go into generally need to be a little bit larger than the size of the devices that the disposable batteries go into. That means the receiver in the canal style of hearing aid that uses a rechargeable battery tends to be a little bit larger in size than the same exact hearing aid using a disposable battery. This is also why rechargeable batteries aren't even really an option in the ultra small invisible in the canal hearing aid and the completely in the canal hearing aids. So if you're going to be concerned with how the hearing aids look and you want to get the smallest type of hearing device possible, then disposable batteries are a better choice for you. As for the third consideration, let's look at reliability. Disposable zinc air batteries have been around for decades, and from what we can tell, they tend to be a little bit more reliable over time. Rechargeable lithium-ion and silver zinc battery technology has not been around for nearly as long as the disposable battery option, and it's not as consistent or reliable over the long haul. Just like the lithium-ion battery in your phone, your tablet, or your laptop, lithium-ion batteries in your hearing aids have a set number of cycles or a set number of times the battery can be fully charged and fully discharged before the battery starts to no longer hold the same amount of battery power when fully charged. That means the battery life, or the total amount of time you can get on a full charge, becomes shorter and shorter and shorter every single time you charge and discharge the battery. Now, luckily, most hearing aids do come with a 3-year warranty. So if that battery life becomes so short after charging it and using it every single day that you can't get through a full day anymore, then the manufacturer will cover it and then will replace that battery at no extra cost to you. Now, on the flip side, with disposable battery hearing aids, you're consistently replacing batteries every week or so, but if you do get a bad battery that doesn't last the full week, you still just pop it out and put a fresh one in and you're back on your way. Now let's look at the fourth and final consideration for today, and that being lifestyle. If you travel a lot, and if you're like me and like to go camping and backpacking, then rechargeable devices are not a great option for you. Because rechargeable batteries only last between 24 to 30 hours, you actually have to bring the charger with you whenever you leave the house for more than a day. If you go on a trip and you forget your charger, you can't just go to the corner store and buy a new one. You have to either go to another audiology clinic or call up your audiologist and see if they can overnight you a charger. In addition, if you go on a trip and bring your charger, but the charger itself doesn't have its own internal battery pack, you're going to also have to make sure that you have somewhere to plug the charger into, so you need to have a reliable power source as well. As for disposable battery hearing aids, on the other hand, they're easier to pack because they can fit into a case that's smaller than the charger for their rechargeable hearing aid counterparts. You can bring replaceable disposable batteries with you that don't take up much space at all, and better yet, if you forget your batteries, you can go to the corner store and buy some new hearing aid batteries. Matter of fact, you can go to any Walgreens, Walmart, grocery store, or pharmacy and find the exact size of battery that you need. For those reasons, Personally, I would like disposable hearing aid batteries. But on the other hand, if you really do have a hard time manipulating small objects, or you don't like the idea of changing batteries every week or so, if you don't mind the slight increase in device size with the rechargeable battery, if you can remember to actually bring your charger with you every time you travel, and you can remember to charge your hearing aids every single night, then rechargeable is definitely a better option for you. To wrap things up, there are some definite differences between rechargeable and disposable batteries. But as long as you are starting with a good quality hearing aid and the style of hearing aid that you're looking at is appropriate for your hearing loss, then the discussion of batteries can take place. But really, it all comes down to who you are and what you value. As for today, thanks for watching this video. If you liked the video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos just like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you have any ideas for future content that you want me to cover in a future video, leave a comment in the comment section below.